Hi again guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel if you're a returning customer. If not, hello and welcome. My name's Rachel. So today I thought it would be a good idea if we did a little bit of a kind of get to know you video. You know, I'm new to this, you guys are new to me. Let's get to know each other a little bit. So question number one, let me just get my laptop more in view of me. What is your name and the name of your channel? So as I said, I'm Rachel. My channel is called Rachel Grace because Grace is my middle name and I think it sounds quite nice together. I was going to call my channel something like advice for 20-something-year-olds, something kind of playing on the fact that I'm 20-something, have no idea what I'm doing in my life. If you'd watched my introduction video, I'll link it down below if you haven't. But I kind of give a bit more detail as to what the channel is. So question 2. How tall are you? So I'm 5'6". How many siblings do you have? So I've got an older brother called Tom and an older sister called Emma. I'm the baby of the family. Where are you from? So originally I'm from Essex, Stansted in Essex. Lived there all my life. But recently, since February, me and my mum have moved up to Suffolk because she wanted to relocate and I've just finished university, so it's kind of swept along with that one. 3 things we should know about you. Oh, about me. Okay, well, number 1, I'm not a natural blonde. Don't tell anyone. 2, I'm 23. So when I say 20-something, I mean I'm 23. And third, another third interesting fact. I'm a vegan, not really that interesting. Don't click away people who hate vegans. This isn't what this channel is going to be about, don't you worry. Veganism is just, you know, we'll push that aside for now. When was the last time you cried? Now I'm a bit strange. I don't really cry when well, I used to cry a lot. When I was younger I could literally cry like that. I'm a very emotional child. These days I really don't cry unless it's at a happy or sad animal video. I will burst into tears at adverts, but if it's something actually in real life, nothing. Just kind of stone cold, no tears, no nothing. But yeah, like sad films. Sometimes, you know, you feel like you really need a release. I'll watch like soldiers coming home being greeted by their pets compilations and I will just melt. I'm just, I weep and I weep and I weep. It's great. You should do it. Ever need some stress relief? Sad video compilation. Do you have kids? No. If no, how many do you want? 0. No thank you. Like, to people who want kids, to people who have kids, you know, good on you. I think that's, you know, it's amazing. You have to be so loving and selfless. I'm not. You know, everyone says, oh, wait till you're a bit older, you know, you'll definitely want one day. I've said this consistently for the last, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. I do not see it in my future. So, yeah, no babies for this girl. Soz. What is your eye colour? So I have blue eyes, if you can see. That's why I'm wearing pink makeup, because it makes it really pop. Scary movie or happy endings? Nope, don't do scary movies. Never have liked them, never will like them. Like, even in just like regular films, if there's like a jump bit, my heart is beating 10 times a second. It's not healthy. Happy endings, I don't really mind so much if it's a happy or sad ending. I just hate like cliffhanger endings or, you know, interpret it for yourself endings. I hate that. I need the satisfaction of being told how it ends. I can't deal with open endings, that's what I mean. I can't deal with open endings. I want that book shut. Tell me what happens. Favourite smells? What is my favourite smell? It might sound a bit strange, and you know, if you don't know, you won't know, but if you know, you know. I love the smell of horses in the summer. So I've got 2 gorgeous retired ex-race horses, 2 gentle old men. I will let you see them one day, Chamali and Yanto. and they hate it, but I love to give them cuddles, and just the smell of like their fur, particularly in the summer, there's just something about it. I just love the smell of it. It's just really comforting, and I love them. I'll show you one day, I promise. They'll be next on the list. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? So I've done a bit of travelling, but I've done it with my family, so I don't know if that counts as being away from home. But when I was really small, I think I was 4 and then 6, the family and I went to South Africa, so that's far away. And then I travelled to China, but my dad lives in China, so I stayed with him. So it's not really being away from home, because it's not my English home, it's not a home with mum, it was with my dad. So I suppose it doesn't really count. But China's far away from England, so I'm going to go with China. Do you have any special talents? Not really. Nothing special. I suppose the only thing that I would call, I don't know, is it a talent? Like something I can do that not necessarily other people can do is tongue pop. Is it a talent? Is it not? I don't know. I like to use it to punctuate my sentences. Yes, I got it from RuPaul's Drag Race. Can't claim any ownership to it. Took me about 6 months to be able to do it, and now I don't stop. Alyssa Edwards. Yes. God. Where were you born? So I was born in Canterbury, in Kent, and then we moved there from there when I was 2 to Stansted in Essex, which is why I say I'm from Essex. If anyone calls me out on not having an Essex accent or it kind of comes and goes depending on where I am. So if I ever do a video with my friends from home, Essex, it will come right through. But at home with like my mum and my family, I kind of tone it down a little bit because she doesn't like it. I don't know, I think the Essex accent's quite nice, but some people disagree. What's your zodiac sign? Do you believe in it? So I'm a Pisces. My birthday's in March. I do and I don't. I don't really believe in the kind of horoscope sort of stuff like this will happen to you this week. And even to a degree, I don't really buy into the personality stuff. But when you read the personality traits of a Pisces, I do kind of fit it. So we tend to be sensitive and caring and, you know, I suppose I would describe myself as those things. But it's the same with like the Chinese, oh, is that what the zodiac is? Zodiac, is that? Give me a minute. It's not the same as the Chinese New Year thing. Because I'm born of year of the pig, and again, that's, pig babies are like sensitive and caring again, so it kind of ties in. I'm doubly caring. I'm probably going to cut out that bit where I completely get confused about what the zodiac is, if it's the horoscope or if it's Chinese New Year. I'm pointing at the stars. Let's move on swiftly. What are your hobbies? So sadly I don't really have any hobbies anymore. My hobby used to be horse riding, but what with going to university and my horse that I used to ride getting old and having to retire, I've not really been riding so much. I used to ride at work, I used to work as a groom, and I used to ride my friends' horses, but obviously I've moved away now. So I suppose horses are still my hobby because I look after my 2 retired ones, but I don't ride it really anymore. So girl's gonna have to get a new hobby because at the minute Netflix is my hobby and I'm not sure that's healthy. Do you have any pets? Yes, so I've got my 2 horses, Chimali and Yanto, and then I've got my dog Poppy. I would go find her. I think she's sleeping, and if I wake her up she'll want to be walked, and I'm not ready to walk her yet, but I'll get you a video of her up at some point. You can see her. She's gorgeous. She is a Rottweiler cross Jack Russell. I know, pause for a minute. Did she really say that? Yes, Rottweiler Jack Russell. Wasn't planned, but definitely loved now that she's here. Yeah, I'll get a video of her up. If you want to see my Instagram, it's Rachel Grace Mans, M-A-N-S, and I post a lot of her there, so check her out there. Just plug in my Instagram, did you see that? Do you have any siblings? Oh, do you have any siblings? Yes, I've already answered that. Clearly I have not been through these questions. Who was your first best friend? So my first best friend was a girl called Megan. We went to preschool together and then to primary school together. Yeah, she used to live across the road from me, and then she moved like 2 minutes away from me. And yeah, we used to be best friends. Unfortunately, when we left primary school, we went to different schools, and you know, we lost touch. I've seen her a couple of times since then, but you know, friendships change. I don't know if it's going to ask her who's your best friend now question, but my best friend now is a girl called Lydia. She's a super babe. Lydia, if you're watching, shout out. Maybe I'll be able to get her on this channel at some point. She's been on YouTube before. She's actually definitely gonna drop names here. Her nieces are Sophia, Grace and Rosie, and so she's appeared on Rosie's channel a couple of times, so she's got no excuse not to come on this one. How many countries have you visited? How many countries have I visited? So like a handful of ones in Europe. So I've been to France many times, maybe never again, thanks Brexit. Been to Italy, been to Germany, I think I've been to Belgium and Holland. Some of these are when I was quite young, so I don't really remember. I've been to South Africa, as I said, 2 times. We might have been to other places around there, but just South Africa is what I remember. Been to China, been to Thailand, been to Indonesia, Sumatra in Indonesia. I think that's it. I've been to Scotland and Ireland and Wales. So all around the UK. Yay me. My favourite animal is probably a horse. I love horses, although I do also love cats and dogs. When I was younger, like way young, like 4 or 5, I thought I was a cat. Like anyone who knew me back then, they were always like see me now like, oh yeah, remember when you used to be a cat and you'd run around everywhere on all 4s? And I'm like, trying to forget, boo, let's stop chatting about that. But yeah, I loved cats, and yeah. If they say, oh, you're either a cat or a dog person, bullshit. Love them both, couldn't choose, want both of them, gonna have loads of them when I'm older. Well, when I'm a proper adult with my own place. All the kitties and the doggies. How would you describe your fashion sense? I would describe it as someone who really, really wants to be fashionable, but doesn't quite make it. So I'll see all these girls on Instagram, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, they look amazing, love what they're wearing, they look great, 10 out of 10s across the board. And then I'll do like a big shop on Misguided or something, and everything will get here, and I'll put it on and I'll be like, oh, no, not for you. And I suppose again that's a confidence thing. There's also, you know, a little bit insecure about my body, so I'll be like, oh no, you can't wear that because you are not a size 8 model or whatever. So yeah, someone who wants to be fashionable but kind of just misses the mark by a little way. I'm trying to get better. Tell us one of your bad habits. I do bite my nails. Yeah, that's one of them. That's what you're getting. I bite my nails. What was your favourite and worst subject in high school? Secondary school, please. We're not American here. So favourite subject was probably, well, during GCSE it was definitely drama, but not A-level. And I think I'm going to do a video on this. I used to really, really love drama. I was really, maybe not the best at it, but definitely not the worst. Like, you know. But, yeah, basically my teacher went from loving me in GCSEs to hating me at A-level and just kind of destroyed it for me. But we'll do a more extended, sorry, I'm playing with my Tangle Tees. I'm going to put that out of reach. Yeah, that's another story for another video. Worst subject. Chemistry. I did chemistry at A-level because I thought maybe I wanted to go into psychology and psychiatry. So, you know, I set out to do psychology and biology at A-level. And then my science teacher was like, oh, well, you have to do chemistry. You need to do chemistry if you want to do psychology. You don't. And I hated it. The teaching was rubbish. And I got a U. So I had to drop it for A2. And it was a complete waste of AS. But you live and learn, hey? How many more questions have I got? Like 10. How is your relationship with your parents? So my parents aren't together. I live with my mum, like I said, in Suffolk, and my dad lives in China. So we have, yeah, a fairly decent relationship. That might be another conversation for another video. Like I said in my other ones, like dealing with expectations of parents, obviously, because my parents are separate. It's kind of two different lots of expectations, which are kind of similar but kind of different. But anyway, we'll get back to that in a different video. Okay, so I just got cut off for phone storage going low, so we're just going to try and wrap these ones up really quick. Can't remember where I left off. Are you an extrovert or an introvert? I was going to go into more detail on this one. I'm an introvert, for sure an introvert. I enjoy spending time with people, but I get my energy by being alone. But if I'm in a group of people that I'm comfortable with, I really, really do like being the centre of attention. So if you knew me and you saw me, you'd think, oh yeah, she's an extrovert. But no, definitely an introvert. With new people as well, I kind of can be a little bit shy and awkward. But yeah. What's your favourite gadget? My phone, I guess. Does that still count as a gadget and not just a part of lifestyle? I don't know. Okay, keep on getting cut off. I really need to get like a bigger storage phone or an actual camera or something. So last question, we're wrapping it up really quick. What's your longest relationship so far? Taking it as any relationship. My mum, been there since day one, obviously. She birthed me. Yes, but other than that, it's probably, like I say, my best friend Lydia. We've been best friends since year 8, I think. Year 7, year 8, so that's about... How old are we? So yeah, probably about 10 years. So, other than family, it's Lydia. Well done, Lydia. You win. I'm going to wrap this up before I run out of memory again. Thank you so much for watching. This was the Get to Know Me video, and I'll hopefully see you soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. This has been Rachel, and I'll see you next time.